All right, guys, we are going to be reacting to police surprise men at a bank after $25,000 IDs scam backfires. Jump in.
On June 24th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a bank for a call of a man referred to as Fedora Man, attempting to access a home equity line of credit for approximately $25,000. Employees noticed his ID appeared to be fake and immediately alerted authorities.
Hey, how's it going? Good. I know you have an ID on there. I have the ID over there. Okay. You stand with me for a second? Yeah. Go on past this way.
He still got his phone, right?
Yeah, I told him not to be on it.
Okay.
Put it on his leg. He said he was receiving text. He said he's not talking to anybody, though. I told him we were glad we're having this interview inside here.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's for damn sure. That's a positive for us.
Some things we gotta figure out. So,
But yeah,
if
it's
you want to
pretty
talk
cool.
to us, that's fine. Just want to see if you're willing to talk to us and go from there.
But I bought his book when we owned our property. But if you want to look at it, I'll bring it to you.
Just asking. Yes. Okay. Cool. We're gonna head back to the precinct if y'all don't mind.
All right. Were you going to take it in for me?
Yeah.
You have anything in your pockets, anything like that, any weapons or anything like that? So you're gonna be in the back of his car.
So that stuff I'll have to take because you can't take that in the back of the car with you.
Yeah.
Is that Bluetooth?
Yeah. I can take it out.
Yeah. Where's your phone? You got a car out there?
No.
How'd you get here?
Uber.
Okay. Yeah, this. There you go. It ain't comfortable. We ain't going very far. Alright. Y'all probably gonna have to rapid ID him.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Login.
Because he already gave me a false
Mine doesn't
name.
work. Does your login work to that?
I never had one.
Bet. This is gonna be fun.
Because he already gave me one false name. I told him that he had one chance to give me his real name.
Just racking up charges.
Well, I told him if he straightened up and gave me the right name, then
You can maybe not.
then I'd forget about it.
Yeah.
But the first name he gave me was like Kurt Nuts. I'm like, okay,
Well,
maybe.
yeah, because that's the name on this ID.
Okay.
Kurt Noth.
But when I told him that we had the rapid ID because it wasn't coming back, because he told me he didn't have a Georgia license, he's got one out of Pennsylvania, which
Looks
sort
like
of said
it.
it was out of, not really, but he's been suspended for a long time.
Let me see it.
Yeah, they don't look nothing like him. He's put on a lot of weight and his facial hair.
Put a lot of weight, bro. Like, he has some weight. Oh, he knows what's up, man. Oh, yeah, he knows. Oh, yeah, he knows. He knows time is over, man.
My name is Detective Trump. I already introduced myself at the jail. Or at the, he was at the jail. Where were we? At a bank? Yes. Yes. So, this is Detective Dial. So, did he tell you if you're under arrest or not? No. No? Oh, you are.
You are under arrest. Okay.
Sir. Do you have an ID? Your own ID? No? Whose ID is this? Well, I mean, that's your picture, obviously, but I'm just trying to figure out exactly, I mean, obviously we're here for a reason. You know, this is decent, but pretty clear fake. We see them all the time. The bank sees that stuff all the time. You can understand why they called. So, I don't know what they told you before they called or how the bank, how did that interaction go when you got there?
They just stalled.
So you got to the bank, you said you Ubered?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of car you came in?
I forget the make and model.
Okay. General idea? Color?
It was white.
White? Sedan, SUV?
Sedan.
White sedan. Okay. Did you sit in the back? You sit in the front?
Back.
Back. Small one? Nice one? Larger? Mid-size?
Kind of mid-size. It was clean.
That's an Uber. Okay. What about this? Is this... That's fake too, right?
Yeah.
You can be honest with me. I mean, we're at the point where we can just be honest with each other. You know, I wasn't sure if he told you or not. That's why I let you know. These are clear fakes. We are here already, and I just wanted you to be as honest with me as possible because that looks a hell of a lot better for you in the long run. If you're You come clean with me, you tell me everything that's going on. I think there's a lot more going on, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just want to talk about all that stuff, and if, it's something that we can do later. We do it a lot, I can do a case file at the end, and I can tell the DA's office, he was honest, he owned up to everything, apologetic, sympathetic to everything, and that looks a lot better when the DA's office is looking at stuff. Lie to me, and they're not trying to help you at all. You know what I'm saying? So I can't promise you anything, obviously. That's not the type of position I'm in. I follow up with the cases, pass it on to the DA's office, but me telling them that you were cooperative looks a lot better when it gets to that point. So can you just walk me through today? You're holding it. Let's just start there. What did you do this morning?
I woke up in the hotel,
What time?
like 6, 7 o'clock,
Okay.
and then from there just went about my day to try to see if I could make some money.
What do you mean by that?
And I got over, and
yeah, those are the base, that mafioso beat. I was trying to make some money.
I tried to.
So
I tried to
you
make
got to the
money.
bank at 1:28 p.m. You woke up at 6 or 7 a.m. So what kind of happened in between there? Did you go anywhere else, or
Not really.
stores,
no.
anything like that?
No.
No.
I was just waking up, getting myself together for the day.
Okay. You obviously present yourself very well when you go to these banks. It probably helps you when you get there. Have you done this before? Have you ever gone to any other banks or anything like that?
Not really, no.
No.
Not really, no.
Okay. What about you didn't go anywhere else today?
No.
Yesterday?
No, I stayed in the hotel yesterday.
Okay. Have you been to any other United Community Banks in the other Atlanta area?
Not that I'm aware of.
No? Okay. This is a guy you met at Walgreens?
Yeah, it was
Is a guy? Black, white, Hispanic, Asian?
Hispanic.
Hispanic guy? Do you know what kind of Hispanic?
I think Puerto Rican.
Do you know his name?
No, we don't really go by names.
What did you call him?
Chief?
Chief?
Puerto Rican.
Is his info in your phone?
I think I erased it, I'm not sure.
So if I do a search on your phone and get a full forensic dump of it, I won't get his info at all? Or his phone number or any messages from him?
Probably not him, no.
What about other folks
I mean, yeah, I haven't.
involved in this
No.
type of thing? So this is the only person you've ever talked to involved in this kind of case, or in this kind of work. You obviously present yourself well, you obviously have done this before, because nobody just goes into a bank with that kind of confidence and that good of a fake ID and tries to get stuff off of someone's ID, or even know to go to the dark web to pay $500 to somebody to get the info, to create the IDs, to do all this stuff. So I want you to try and elaborate a little more and be a little more honest with me when you tell me you've never done this before.
I mean, I've done it in the past, but
When was the last time you did this? Or actually, let me modify my question. When was the last time you got arrested for doing something like this?
That's a good question.
the end of last year.
When?
The end of last year.
The end of last year.
They already have that information, that's why.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
You sure that wasn't this year?
Actually, it was the beginning of this year, I think.
Is it the same type of thing?
Yeah.
What were you charged with?
This is when you have to ask yourself, if they do the math, they say, you know what, I can go to prison for 1 or 2 years, but then I'm pocketing 25 grand. I can simply tell my wife, hey, just keep that money. Keep that money, and when I come back, put it in the savings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this should be good, but I sometimes I just think like that, like $25,000 for a year or $25,000 for probation. I'll take the risk. You see what I'm saying? This is how I see this.
Possession of a ID.
Forger?
I don't think so.
Well, I know he charged you possession of an ID, and I'm trying to be specific.
I know, I just don't remember.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I can get it.
It's right here.
You already pulled the.
Yes. Oh.
Already pulled that.
Oh, well, I just did the same thing.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know you were doing it. Alright. So when did you meet this person to get this guy's driver's license? Or his info, excuse me.
When I was on my way to the bank.
Today?
Yeah.
So he made the card or you made the card?
He made it.
Okay. So how did you communicate with Chief?
Usually just called.
You just called him? So he already had the info, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you paid $500 for it.
Right.
I thought you got it on the internet.
He gets it off the internet.
We asked where you got it from. So do you paid $500 for that, or he paid $500 for it?
I paid $500 for it.
Okay, so when you go to these banks and try, attempt, or are successful in getting all this money, what happens to it? Do you pay them some? You keep it all for yourself? Like what's...
Oh yeah. What do you do, man? What do you do?
I try to keep it all for myself.
What do you do with it?
Try to invest.
Okay.
We're in a hotel, so it's obviously not working very well, right?
Nope.
Don't have a car.
How long
Okay.
have you been doing this?
Not this long, not very long at the bank.
I mean, alright, so...
I'm a carpenter by trade.
Oh,
And it's just work.
he's probably from Jersey too. Probably like a Jersey guy.
Got slow, dried up. and
Okay, right, so that's what I'm asking you. So when did that start?
When did it dry up?
Earlier in the year.
No, not this year.
Just be honest.
It was the end of last year.
So here's the deal. You're in this situation right now. Right as we sit here, you are the only one on the hook for whatever comes down on top of you, right?
Correct.
We're talking to you, trying to find out with some sort of clarity, or maybe some sort of honesty, I guess, or maybe I don't know the word I'm looking for, but we're giving you the opportunity to talk about this, to potentially save other victims or find out other people involved or whatever. And if you don't want to implicate anybody else, or there's nobody else involved, that's fine. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell your story. And the stuff that you're telling us isn't making sense already. We haven't even gotten very far. But what you're saying isn't making any sense. It doesn't line up with anything. You've obviously been doing this longer than just today or this year or the end of last year. So I'm trying to figure out how this all came about. If you were a carpenter and work started sucking and you're like, man, I gotta survive, I gotta make some money, then that's your story, and I don't fault you for it. I just wanna know your story.
That's my story.
Okay, where were you working as a carpenter?
In New York.
There you go, see?
How long ago did you leave New York?
Earlier around the end of last year.
Okay, and then where did you go from New York?
Came down here.
You went from, why'd you pick Georgia?
It's nicer.
Than New York, well, obviously.
It's a lot warmer too.
So you came down here, and what happened when you came down here? Did you come down here with the idea of doing this kind of stuff, or like what was your plan?
I really didn't have a plan.
So how did you get into this? How did you find out about this?
Did some research.
Use Google, how to make money?
How to scam people? I need to understand something. I get this is a quick buck for you, and you try to turn your own life around, but you fuck people's lives up when you do this shit. That's plain and simple.
Right.
I'm sure you've heard of stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen that probably firsthand. You may have had a relative that has had their identity stolen. But now you're on the other side of it. You're the one that's doing that to people.
I see what you're saying.
So you can see why we're passionate about working for our victims in this sense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And the least you can do is have the decency to just be honest with me in an interview and just tell me what the hell you're doing, so I can try and stop it in the future, because I've already got you.
My whole situation on this is you, like he was saying, people having somebody's identity stolen. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but they have to go through a lot to get their stuff secured again and to get these accounts taken off their credit report or whatever. At the end of the day, the bank is the victim because these people didn't do these transactions. So the bank is the one that's out the money. Cool, banks are billion-dollar corporations who probably screw people over left and right on a daily basis. Would you agree with that? All right, so don't think about this as a dollar amount. Think about this as, well, how can we help these people from this happening in the future, is essentially what we're trying to do. I'm just curious, like, because I've had cases like this before, very similar situations. However, that individual was like, you know what, fuck these guys, they left me to rot, and I'm holding my hand in the cookie jar. I'm gonna tell you.
This is not his first time, guys. This is not his first role, man. Rodeo, whatever they call it. He look at his body language is too calm.
No, because
way too calm.
Yeah, I wanted to make some.
It's like, oh, whatever.
I'm not going down for their fucking plan. And he laid out everything that happened, what states he'd been to. He gave me names, even though they were street names, difficult to find. He gave me car descriptions. He was like, yep, on this date we went here. I went to this branch, walked inside, sat down, spoke to this girl, told her I needed the money for this, and we went through the process, and she hands me a check, and I immediately cashed it there from everything. And because he wants to help himself. Now, again, I want you to understand the situation you're in. The only thing you can do is help yourself. Because if you tell us to go fuck ourselves, then that's fine, we'll go do that. But then the hammer's coming down. So, and if that's all you got, then it is what it is. But I want to give you the opportunity to help yourself.
And I want to tell you that I believe that there's a lot more or other people involved, because you've been seemingly very honest with us. You've told me all about that. You admitted to that. You admitted to doing stuff yesterday. You admitted to everything at the hotel, and you're still shaking like a fucking leaf.
As far as...
You're not worried about any retaliation, anything like that? Giving up any names? You don't think if you give somebody's name, they're gonna get you or whatever?
I know they will.
So there is some other people involved.
I mean, I can't do it all by myself.
Well,
Well, we know that.
That's why we're trying to get something to go on here.
Who was waiting in the parking lot?
I got dropped off.
Who was waiting nearby? You had no escape plan whatsoever. You expect me to believe that? You're pretty experienced at this by now.
I was just gonna
You just wing it every fucking time, hoping you don't get arrested?
Pretty much.
That's the story you're gonna stick to? Single thing that's in your phone that has anything to do with something like this, you're getting charged with each individual thing. I hope you know that. That's a lot of fucking stuff, I bet. And based off what I've gotten from the bank today, there's a bunch of other banks, United Community Banks, from the last few days and the last few weeks that are gonna be charging you in other jurisdictions as well. So even if you bond out here, you're just gonna go there.
No, there's not gonna be a bond.
Yeah, even if you got one later and went through that whole bullshit. And so, but we'll leave you our card. If you ever wanna help yourself at all, maybe you can reach out to one of us from the jail email thing or something and ask to speak with us if you decide to miraculously think of some more information. Okay? Any questions for me?
Can I get a phone call?
When you get to the
That's a
jail.
challenge. Alright, sit tight. We'll have you out of here in a few minutes, okay? Do you want any water or anything like that?
Please.
Yeah, sure.
You're
I'm making my
have a cigarette,
phone
would you?
call.
I would not.
The man was charged with identity theft and forgery. Further investigation concluded the man is wanted for similar crimes across multiple locations in the state of Georgia.
Damn.
He is yet to be sentenced and is still under multiple investigations.
That probably is gonna get out. He's probably gonna get out, man. I'm telling you right now. He is probably gonna get out, bro. It's just these people, man. Jesus. He looks like an old school snake oil salesman. Yeah, I'm dying. You know, this guy put on the fedora and thought like he was going to work on the stock exchange in 1940 and was like, there's no way this can go wrong. I look like a real businessman, maybe even a CEO. Yeah, get arrested. He looked like a junior high algebra teacher. Taking an Uber to the bank to scam $25,000 is mad work. Being dressed like a robber baron. He's like baron. I mean like a. This is like an Italian expression. And running a scam is certainly a choice. He was on Bluetooth with his scammer handler. He looks like a door-to-door popcorn salesman. He'll tell you that you're under arrest or not. No, or you are. The thrift store bargain being sued was a red flag. Not cuffed about still complaining about being uncomfortable in the back seat. Notice he had the Bluetooth in his ear, so his getaway driver knows what's going on. They always come in an Uber. Uber does not want to be known as a getaway ride service. Well, the thing is that, you know, they tried to get better against the system. Again, he probably succeeded multiple times and managed to just... He looks too calm. He looks like he was already in this position. It seemed like the charges against the crime is not balanced. They're not afraid to commit the same crime multiple times. That's what it seems. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.